Hi, my name's Emily Archer, and I wanted to talk to you today about the key to leaving an abusive relationship and creating a life that you deserve. Having been a victim of abuse and violence in a relationship, I wanted to talk to you about the key to leaving because I think people who haven't been in the same situation think it's really easy to leave, and we know it's not. Um, so I just wanted to dig a bit deeper into that than just assuming that the reasons we don't leave are because, due to financial reasons, housing. This is my dog Pepper. Hello. Um, where would we live? How do we support ourselves? And things like that. The key is actually a lot deeper than that. So I just wanted to start by saying that I saw myself a victim of abuse up until last year, really. My marriage ended in 2011, and really up until last year, so 6 years later, I still saw myself as a victim. And that's because of everything that I was still suffering after the event. So the stress, the depression, the anxiety, paranoia, all of that stuff doesn't stop just because you manage to escape that relationship. And I tried to leave twice before I eventually left for good. So the two times I did leave, I went back, and that seems to be something that a lot of women do. And we get questioned and challenged on that as well. But the reasons for going back would be, you think it's going to get better, or you can fix the other person, or you're doing it for your children. You want your children to grow up in a family environment, which isn't great because the kids do know what's happening. And but they may be the reasons why you go back. People even miss the person who's abusing them, and although that's rationally sounds insane, unconsciously it's not. There's a reason that we were drawn to this person in the first place. That when we first met them, they filled a void in our lives that we desperately wanted filling. And our unconscious mind has created a link with this person that serves that purpose. And as ironic as it sounds, the main purpose of our unconscious mind is to keep us safe. And therefore, this person who's actually abusing us is keeping us safe. And it takes a while to get your head around that, but that is the underlying key to leaving and to not going back, and also to finding love again in someone else who doesn't have the same traits. And I've worked with a lot of people, and I know that, and I did too, went from that relationship to another relationship to another relationship, and both those people were controlling as well. Again, I didn't see it. It didn't take me as long to realize. But we're attracted to these people because of the void that they feel, and that void is the void that first person you met filled at that time. So to get out and to be free, to be emotionally let go of everything in this relationship, and to move on to something bigger and better, you need to work out and heal this part of you that craves whatever it is that this person brings to your life that you feel you can't live without, because basically that is what's happening. So I went on a journey. I obviously didn't realize this right from the start. That's why I'm sharing it with you now, to save you years and years of heartache. I went to a psychologist and was under a psychologist's care for 18 months. And I don't know, I'm sure it did help. It didn't stop the stress, it didn't stop the nightmares, it didn't stop the paranoia and the depression. I would just go and I would cry on her couch, chair, whatever, for the hour that I was there. And these are the people that the professionals are sending us to for help to do with our stress in our brains. And a long time ago that was seen as, I'm not going to the quack, I'm not going to the psychologist, only mental people go there. But as time's gone on, so many people go and see a psychologist. It's now part of the norm. But let me tell you this, if you go to a psychologist, if you go to a doctor even, and the doctor writes depression in your notes or anxiety or anything along those lines, and you go to a psychologist for help, you've now got a mental health record. And as innocent as that sounds, once you start applying for life insurance and all that kind of stuff, they do health checks, and part of that health check is mental health. So if you don't want a mental health record, don't go to the psychologist. In my opinion, they don't help you very much anyway, because they don't have the tools to help with what it is that's actually destroying your life. And what's destroying your life is this part of you that is holding on for dear life to this, whatever it is that's keeping you safe. And it kept you safe to start with. And your mind was doing the right thing. It's just not serving you now. These programs that we learnt a long time ago often don't serve us for the rest of our lives. So what I found was I found Faster EFT, and it's a way of working out how your brain stores your memories and rewriting those memories to serve you in a better way. And it's great. I don't suffer from stress, I don't suffer from anxiety, I don't have nightmares anymore, because I've changed those memories that I had of the abuse and of the reason why I picked that person in the first place, to something which now serves me well in my life and into the future. So as crazy as it sounds, you can try this. There's YouTube videos, and there's people around. Google Faster EFT practitioners. I'm sure they all offer a 20-minute, half an hour free session. Go and try it out, see what you think, and just get over this emotional overwhelm that's absolutely killing us. And it will just open your life up to a whole new world of possibilities. Can't speak highly enough of it. And just go out there and try it. You've got nothing to lose. You certainly won't end up with a mental health record because of it, and it will change your life. Give it a go. Thanks.